First off, let me say thank you all very much for letting me come speak today. I always say that first, what y'all are doing is a great thing, and getting to network and meet people and talk about the marketing world, and hopefully y'all will get something useful out of what I'm talking about today, which really the topic is how do you make yourself known to the world, if that's kind of the way to say it. But today we're going to talk a little bit about how you can make sure the world takes notice of you, your business, and some combinations of the two. So really there's three easy, but I think extremely effective principles you can follow to make sure the world finds you. These ideas aren't hard to remember, they're not hard to implement. It's really more common sense. But I will tell you, when I make a business decision, personally for the company or personally for myself, I try to make sure that I consider these principles that I'm about to talk about. So, all right, so the first principle is make sure that people are looking for you or your business can find you, right? So make sure that the people who are looking for you or who want to find you can find you. And that's marketing 101 common sense. But seriously, I say that because there's really no better way to market yourself or the company you work for than appealing to the people that are looking for you. So we're a financial services firm. We know that everybody at some point in time, whether it be yourself personally or whether it be your company, needs financial services, needs financial advice. So we want to make sure that the people in Memphis, when you're looking for a company to meet their investment needs, that we're on the radar, that we're on the company's radar, we're on the decision maker's radar, we're on the individual's radar. So from a personal standpoint, I need to know who Duncan Williams, the company, is. I need to know what we offer. I need to know why we're successful, so I can make effective communication when people are talking to me about the company. It can't just be, I'm president of Duncan Williams. I've got to be involved in every bit of that. So when we put our name out there for everyone to see, the message is simple, right? Our tagline, and I hope all of y'all have seen it around, is simple. It's do well. And I literally, all of us as employees, we wear it every day on our key cards. It's two words, but it means a whole lot to us, and it really tells us what our company's about. So our belief is this: if our customers do well, our employees will do well. If our employees do well, then our company will do well. And maybe most importantly, if our company does well, then the communities we're involved in are going to do well. And it also, I think, tells our customers or our potential customers that we're invested in them well beyond their finances. So our motto, hopefully our motto, tells people who are looking for financial advice or people that just want to support the city that we're interested in more than their money. We're actually interested in them as people. We're interested in them as their company. We want to see everybody that we're involved with do well. So two simple words, but they mean a whole lot to us, and I think it kind of tells you who we are. And so secondly, you need to do things that set you and your business apart from the other guys, or as I say, from the bad guys, from the competition. That's another marketing 101 thing. But if you kind of look at it a different way, every dry cleaner can do a good job, or for the most part. My wife says some are better than others, but every dry cleaner for the most part does the same thing. So imagine that person who did the first drive-through cleaners, right? He changed the way the world operates. And then the pickup cleaners, they pick it up at your house now. Those are things that still the dry cleaner, but it helps you make that selection who you're going to. When you're going to a liquor store, not that we frequent liquor stores, but if you happen to go by a liquor store, how many times have you bought something because the bottle's cool, or the name on the wine's the neat thing, or the art thing's good? And I don't want to show of hands on that, but I would say probably, I'll admit that I have bought something before because it has a neat label on it, or the bottle looks cool. So what can you do to set yourself apart? What can you do to make your people, to make people take notice of what your company is? So one thing that we do that I think is different than most companies, I know a lot different than most financial firms, is when we hire somebody, literally part of their job description is within the first 100 days there that they get involved with 3 civic organizations in the city. And it has been an amazing thing. We hired a rookie class 2 years ago in August, and I called it speed dating, but we brought in over 100 nonprofits, and they had 3 to 5 minutes to kind of tell their story to this group of 25 just unbelievable young people that were in this room. Within 30 days, there were 76 different organizations that were represented by Duncan-Williams employees. That's a difference maker. That's a way to set yourself apart. And so finally, you need to have a name that's familiar. You must do things that make you and your company recognizable to people who might not already know you. So once again, I go back to community. I think that's the best way to get your name out there for that. It's to meet people, to make connections like y'all did today. I thought it was great sitting around for 30 minutes watching the cards being exchanged, the introductions that were happening, the, call me if I can do this, and I heard that, and that's to me the way you go about doing it. It is, as I say, billboards are good, sponsor stuff's good, but by God, getting out and shaking somebody's hand and being at these type of things are hugely important. I would advise everybody in here to find that someone you respect, someone that runs a business or runs a firm or has a job that you look at and say they do a good job. Go talk to them. Go ask them questions. Go ask them if you can actually shadow them. You'll be surprised how many people are open to sitting and spending time with you.